Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're here for extramural women's hockey between the Humber Hawks and the Boreal Vipers here at Westwood Arena in Toronto, Ontario. Ref getting ready to drop the puck. Humber wins the draw, controls it in the neutral zone. Pass it up. Now back. Here comes Humber. Getting over the line. Turned over. Here a chance. Shot doesn't get through. Battling for it in the corner. Humber comes out with it in the high slot. Now back around the net. Pass out in front. Shot. Big save. Excellent chance there for the Hawks early on. Kept into the line. Set back in. Humber mixing in a line change here. Boreal skating out with it, and player is taken down by the Hawks player, and there's going to be a penalty against the Hawks here on. Boreal will go to the power play. Taylor Lomax with the tripping call. And Boreal will look to capitalize here early on. Raider wins the draw for the Hawks. Controlled by Humber. They chip it in over the line. Boreal looking to break out, set up the power play here. Regrouping at their own blue line. It's passed up now. And Humber gets it out of their own end. Puck shot in by Boreal right to the Humber defenseman. Kept in at the line by the Vipers. Now they look to set up here. Here's a shot from the high slot. Doesn't get through. And now behind the Hawks net. Humber gets possession, can't get it out. Kept in at the line. And now they do get it out. Boreal regrouping in the neutral zone. Gets it up far side. Carried over the line. Shot goes, can't get to the net. And Humber clears it out. 45 seconds remaining in the power play. Here comes Boreal the other way. Over the line. Shot comes, but it's offside. And it'll be a face-off outside the zone. Puck's knocked into the Humber's end. Now battle for it in the corner. Comes to the Boreal defenseman at the line. Shot goes. And saved by the Hawks netminder. Humber gets it out. Boreal controlling it in the neutral zone. Looking to get over the line there. Here they come. Shot from the high slot. Stopped. Boreal setting up in the zone now. Good defense by the Humber player there. Turnover. And Humber gets the puck back again. Penalty is over now. Teams are at full strength. Good penalty kill by the Hawks here early. Hawks can't get the puck out. Turned over. Here come the Vipers looking for an offensive chance. And the Hawks get it again. Here they come. 2-on-1 the other way. Pass comes. Shot. Scores! Great goal early there for the Hawks. 2-on-1 rush. The Hawks jumping out to a 1-0 lead. Carly McDonald with the goal. Face-off controlled by the Vipers. Turned over the line and offside. Face-off won by the Hawks. Control here, they come over the line. Shot, scores! And it looked like she was going to pass it there. But number 8, Carly White, fired it on net. And the Hawks now have a 2-0 lead. Carly White had numbers there, decided to shoot it herself, and turned out okay for the Hawks. Vipers looking to answer. Hooks over the line, Humber gets it out now. Lead pass. Here it comes, Alyssa Gertz can't get it on net. And Vipers control the puck, and they're now turn it over in front of the net. And the Vipers get the puck out. Picked up behind her own net. Here's Julia rolling. Trips, loses the puck. And the Hawks get it out anyway. Here comes Amanda Pleasance on the attack. She gets the puck in. Taken down, no call. Vipers turn it over in their own end. Get the puck right back. Still can't get it out. And it's dumped into the corner. Battle for it now. Hawks come out with it. High slot shot. Doesn't get through. Controlled by the Vipers, and they knock it out. And here's an offensive break. And can't get to the puck as the Vipers player, and as she ran out of space. Still scrambling for it in front of the net. And it goes behind. Vipers still have it behind the Hawks net. Puck's bouncing. The Hawks control it and can't quite get it out. Kept in at the line by Megan Fournette. And now the Hawks will get to control it here. Carried up far side. Here come the Hawks. Have to pass in front. Intercepted, and it bounces right to Taylor Lomax. Puts a shot on net. And can't get it to go. Be a face off Vipers end here. Face off one for the Hawks by Vogt. Shot comes on net. Good save. Good shot on net there by Julia Rolling. Comes back to Rolling again. She winds up, takes the shot. It's blocked by the Vipers defenseman. Here she comes out over center now. Carries it into the Hawk zone. Gets a weak shot off. And a good save there. Made by Megan Johnston. Donald wins the draw for the Hawks. They get it to the line but not out, kept in. Now goes into the corner. Now the Hawks get it out. Here they come. Forechecking by Carly White. Battle for it, the far boards. Hawks get it back in deep. Vipers turn it over. Hawks have a chance. Pass in front. Still loose in the crease, and now finally covered up by the goaltender. The Hawks certainly dominating the offensive play here early. 3.5 minutes to go in the first period. Face-off control by the Hawks. Shots wide. Comes around the far end. Shot directed towards the net. Doesn't get there. The Hawks have control in the corner. Pass out in front. Turned over. And here's another chance. Shot scores! Carly White, their second of the game, has the Hawks out to a 3-0 lead. Puck jumped on her stick, and she made no mistake. Face-off control by the Vipers. Here on a partial break. Shot comes, scores. Great goal. The Vipers have cut into the lead, and now it's 3-1. Captain Jessica Pellerin controlled the puck, took it herself off the draw, went in, and cut the deficit to 2. Draw controlled by the Hawks. They shoot it up. Now the Vipers taking it into Hawks' end. Can't get it over the line. Comes back to Pellerin. Pellerin loses the puck. Hawks try and get it out, and they can't. Puck comes back to Pellerin. She makes a move. Shot! Good save there by Johnston. Humber has it in their own corner here, trying to get it out. They do. Ref waves off the icing. Boreal will look to break it out of their own end here. Being forechecked tough by the Hawks. Hawks pick it up behind the net. Centering pass. Doesn't get through. Here, another chance. Right in front of the net. Shot on net. And it goes just wide. And the Vipers taking it out of their own end. Turn it over in the neutral zone. Back come the Hawks. Puck's taken wide behind the net. And turned over. Here's Pellerin with the puck. Gets it out of harm's way for the Vipers. Deep into the Hawks' end. Zamek can't get the puck out for the Hawks. Comes back in deep. Tries the other way. Shoots it in the near corner. Shot doesn't get through at the line. And the Vipers player just shoots it back in deep. Here's Zamet will try again to get it out. Pass it up. And the Hawks finally get it out, and here they come with numbers the other way. Zamet has it behind the net. Can't get it out front. Turned over, and now the Vipers come out of the zone with it. Shot up, here's a foot race. Controlled by the Hawks, and they chip it out into the neutral zone. Turnover by the Hawks defenseman. Controlled by the Vipers. High slot can't get a good stick on it there. Now the Hawks come the other way. 2-on-2. Drop pass. Here's the shot. And misses just wide. Hawks have it far end. Pass out in front. Back to the point. And shot down in the corner. Vipers player shoots it out. All the way down the ice. And will not make it for icing. Hawks get out to the neutral zone to turn it over. Pellerin turns it over. Here come the Hawks. Shot. Tipped off the Vipers defenseman and goes out of play. They face off in the Viper zone, and that's the end of the first period. Hawks with a 3-1 lead. Dominated that period there. Led by 2 goals by Carly White. Getting ready to start the second period. Face-off won by McDonald for the Hawks. Regrouped in the neutral zone to get it in. Carried around then behind the net. Pass comes to the point. Shot comes towards the net. Bounces and gets through and in. Several deflections there. Nonetheless, Hawks have a 4-1 lead. Looked like Jessica Cicerdo with the goal. Hawks are controlling this game early. Dumped into the Vipers' end. Hawks all over it. Centering pass doesn't get through. Still behind the net now with it. Puck comes out front again, bouncing around. No one can seem to get a stick on it, and it goes to the corner. Vipers get it out. On the ice, this will be icing if it makes it, and it does. And the face-off will be in the Hawks' end. Face-off controlled by the Hawks, turned over. The Vipers can't get it out, held into the line. Second chance, turnover again. Now Boreal finally gets it out. Puck comes to Pellerin. It's going to be a penalty here against the Hawks. Pellerin gives it to the Hawks defender. And Emma Zamet will go off for interference. Good job there by Pellerin to force the penalty. And the Vipers will have a 2-minute power play. Face-off controlled by Pellerin. Gets it to her teammate near side. Shot comes through, rebound. Big save by Johnson, and Pellerin puts it in on the second chance. Johnson with an unbelievable save. Pellerin had a second chance and was able to put it home for her second of the game. And 4-2 Hawks after Pellerin's second. She'll stay on the ice to take the draw here for the Vipers. Draw one by the Hawks. Here they come right away, getting the puck into the far end. Turnover now. Back come the Vipers. Pellerin picks it up in the neutral zone. Gets it over the line. And Carly White picks it up for the Hawks. Pass it up. Turn over. Pellerin picks it up in the neutral zone and we'll look to regroup here. Shot goes out. And the Hawks almost carried in offside. Here come the Vipers the other way. Pellerin skating it up. Loses it at the blue line. Picked up by our own player. Puck bouncing around the neutral zone. The Hawks will dump it in. And they'll get a line change. The Vipers shoot it down. Refs wave off the icing. And Zamet has the puck in her own end. Zamet, pass up. Puck gets to Lomax. Lomax with the shot, scores! Taylor Lomax on the long pass up off the Vipers defenseman. Was able to get a stick on it and shot, beat the goalie far side. Hawks control the draw. Carried over the blue line. Another chance, shot goes wide. Battle for it in the near corner. Vipers control it. As I welcome the second member of our staff to the broadcast, Jim Bialik.
Good to be here, Brandon. Looking forward to some good hockey tonight.
Hawks get it over the line. Here's Lomax with it. Lomax, tough angle, shot comes. And save there made by Rio.
It's a very young Humber College team. This year led by Joanne Noble, the head coach, and the assistant coach Barrett Kallenbach. The coaching staff returning from last year after a rookie season where they did well, but lost a lot of tight games. I think they're looking for a better result this year.
Face off won by the Vipers. They get it to the line, and they get it out. Here they come with numbers. Good back check there by the Hawks. And here they come the other way, 3-on-2. Puck carried up by Hodgson. Met by the defender. And the Hawks will look to set up in the offensive zone. Vipers get it out. Now controlled in the neutral zone by Pellerin. Tries to get it through. And it'll be an offside call against the Vipers.
I've liked what I've seen so far with this Hawk team, Brendan. They certainly moved the puck, used the entire ice surface. Obviously that's good coaching to start the
puck shot in deep by the Vipers. Now Pellerin on it. Pellerin picks it up. Carries it out in front of the net. Here's a centering pass. And her teammate can't get a stick on it there. Vipers control it in the Hawks' end. Turned over now. And carried it out. Back on the Hawks the other way. Weak shot on net by McDonald. The Vipers control it in their own end. Shot up to the neutral zone. Puck goes off of Viper's shin pad into the Hawks' end. Neutral zone battle for it now. Here come the Vipers. Over center and into the Hawks zone. Good back check there. The Vipers still control it in the Hawks end. Looking for an outlet pass. She gets a shot on net. A good save by Johnston. Hawks clear it out. And the Vipers turn it up and come back the other way.
Not too many whistles today, Brandon. It looks like, oh, that's just as I say that, there goes the first whistle. Actually, it's the first whistle beyond what goals were scored. Arrived and the Vipers scored. And then you've got the Hawks that responded with a goal, and that's the first whistle.
Icing call against the Vipers will bring the faceoff down into their end. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Brader with it in the corner. Centering pass, and great pass in front to Lindsay Vogt, who won times at home.
That was almost like you see in basketball, no-look pass.
The Hawks have a 6-2 lead here. Really dominating the offensive play overall.
You got to check into, I believe it's a 7-goal mercy rule that comes into play here. So at 6-2 with still half the game to play, that certainly could have an impact.
Holquin can't get it out of her own end. And now the Hawks control it in the Viper zone. Pass in front. Here's the shot. And Zamet can't put it away. Good save by Rio. Here comes Pellerin for the Vipers.
Looks like a skilled player, probably their most skilled player on the squad.
She does have both Vipers goals on the day. Weak shot on net. Covered up by Johnston.
Not a bad thing to cover up and get a whistle. Forces a line change. Hawks with some fresh bodies on the ice right now.
Defensive zone faceoff won by the Hawks. Shoots to the line and gets out. Controlled into the neutral zone by the Vipers. Passes a little bit too far. And now the Hawks have it behind their own end, behind their own net. Shot far side. And chipped into the neutral zone. Regroup here for the Vipers.
At 6-2, doesn't look like the Hawks are putting a lot of pressure. Kind of sitting back, little trap happening for them.
Hawks get the puck to the line, but not out. Kept in by the Vipers defenseman. And now they do get it out. Icing was tipped by the Vipers defenseman, so it'll be waved off. Vipers control it behind their own net. Looking to break out here. Nice couple passes. Carrying up, can't get to center. And now it's turned over and controlled by Carly White. Here's White taking it herself. Into the Vipers' end. Makes a move on the defender, runs out of space. Behind the net with it now. Now Zamet picks it up. Zamet, she takes it behind the net. Tries the wraparound. And good save there by Rio.
Rio looked like she struggled a little earlier in the game, but certainly picked up her play with a couple big stops over the last few minutes. Key to keep the Vipers in the game. But the Vipers are skating very well today.
Puck controlled by the Vipers. Carried out of their own end. To center now. Can't get it in deep. Turnover, here come the Hawks. 3-on-1. White, pass it far side. Can't get a good shot away. And it just sails wide.
Missed opportunity there, Brandon.
Up it comes. Vipers have it at center ice. Chipped into the zone. And the Hawks get it out. Back they come, 3-on-2. And they turn the puck over, and turned right back over. Taylor Lomax with the puck in the far corner for the Hawks. Walking out, being pressured by a couple of Viper defenders. Shot comes. And they score! Well, that was a weird goal.
Puck came off the backboards and had a bad angle. It actually bounced off the goalkeeper into the net, so.
Like off the goaltender's mask.
So those who people are just joining us, big night of Humber hockey today. We've got the Humber women playing here at 7 o'clock. The Humber North men will be playing at 8, and the Humber Lakeshore men at 9. So we've got a lot of hockey to bring you tonight.
Jacqueline Ballison was the goal scorer there for the Hawks. Give them a 7-2 lead. Just under a minute and a half to go in the second period. Vipers throw the puck towards the net, doesn't get through. Now they control it. Deep in the Hawks' end. Picked up by Ballston. Now it's passed up. Here come the Hawks, 2-on-2 the other way. Good defense there by the Vipers player to force the Hawks into the corner. Vipers get it out. And the Hawks have it in the neutral zone. Pass up is chipped in. And the Vipers will look to set it up here. 30 seconds to go in the second period. Turnover in her own end. Here come the Hawks. Long pass in front, doesn't get through. The Hawks keep it in the Vipers zone. Weak shot towards the net. Drew kicks it aside. Rio kicks it aside. Now 6 seconds left. Here come the Vipers looking for a quick chance. Gets the shot off, and Johnson with the save. And that's the end of the second period. The Hawks controlling this game ahead 7-2. 10 minutes remain.
It's a good period by the Hawks. Seem to really play their position well. Kind of in a 7-2 game, Brendan, what you want to do is obviously you just want to do things well. You want to you don't want to go out there and work on things because you are in a game, but you certainly want to show the coaches that you're working hard and you play your position well, because this is just the start of a long 2 days. They'll have 2 games tomorrow and then hopefully onto a playoff round. So potentially could have 4 games tomorrow. Yeah, just taking a look at the benches here, one of the advantages being the home team is you can just look at the actual physical numbers out there. The Hawks have a full bench, full lineup on their bench, where teams traveling from Boreal, for example, from Sudbury, are bringing maybe 10 or 12 players down, where the Hawks have probably 18 on the roster and dressing the entire team. So it's certainly a lot of games in a couple days certainly plays in favor for the teams that are local.
Yeah, looking down at the rosters here, looks like Boreal brought 12 skaters with them and one goalie. Certainly not to their advantage. Here's Pellerin with the puck for the Vipers, behind the Hawks net. Tries to get it out front. Can't get a good shot off.
I like the way the Humber keeper covers the bottom half of the net there when the pucks are close.
Puck shot out by the Hawks. Race for it now. The Vipers defender gets there first. Vipers get it through the neutral zone. Back come the Hawks the other way. Now the Vipers shoot it out, right back in by the Hawks. And the Vipers will have a chance to set it up here behind their own net. And they just shoot it out into the neutral zone. And the Hawks regroup quick, and here they come the other way. Here's Lomax. Takes it around the net, tries a centering pass. Doesn't get through. Here comes Pellerin for the Vipers.
High stick right up in the cage there, and not called by the official.
Battle for it near side, and the Hawks will shoot it down the ice. Icing waved off. Forecheck by Lomax. Almost forced a turnover, but the Vipers get it out. Hawks within their own end. Chip it up to the neutral zone. Vipers defender shoots it around her own net. Comes all the way around, doesn't get out. Now the Hawks have a chance. Deflected shot doesn't get through. Held in at the line. Puck whipped around the net. Battle for it, far corner. Squirts free. Here the Hawks have a chance, and can't get a stick on it there. Hodgson. And now the Vipers will break it out. Shot down the ice, and that'll be a pretty blatant icing call.
Look, Brendan, she had one stride to get to that center red line to be able to dump puck. I think they were a pretty tired group looking for a change, but unable to find the red line. So icing goes against the Vipers, and it's wholesale changes for both teams.
Fortunately for her, the NHL rules haven't been adopted here, where if you ice the puck, you don't get the change. Here's White with the puck, pass it down low, back to White. Shot doesn't get through. The Hawks have it behind the Vipers net. Cycle down low. Pass comes to the point. Shot doesn't get through. The Hawks set it up far boards. Shot doesn't get through again. And the Vipers can't quite get it out. Held in. Shot doesn't get through again. And finally, it looks like the Vipers will control it and get the puck out.
A lot of legs, a lot of sticks coming to play there, Brendan. Nice, good shots, good play by the Hawks, but unable to actually get the puck through.
Puck carried up now. Fournette with it. Fournette makes a move on the Hawk defender. Shot! And a good save by Megan Johnston.
We almost had the TSN highlight of the night there, Brendan. But a great save by the Humber goalie.
Back comes Humber the other way, looking to answer. Turned over, and now Lomax with it. Lomax and the Hawks player down in front of the net. Could have been a high stick.
No, I kind of caught that, Brendan. It looked like it was just one of those Two players, a little accident. One player following the puck and the other player just getting kind of looking elsewhere and a little bump. No hard, no foul, no penalty.
But she's okay. That's good news.
Going to force the puck to be dropped in the neutral zone.
Face-off control by the Hawks. Zamet with it. Spins around, shoots it through the middle of the ice. Turnover, the Vipers come the other way. Fournette can't get a good stick on it. The Hawks get it to the line, but not out. Now they get it out.
Certainly is a fine skater for the Vipers.
And now the Vipers shoot it into the Hawks' end. Jamie Phillips turns it over. Here come the Vipers with a chance. Can't get a shot on. Another chance. Can't get it through. And the Hawks break it out. Over the red line, they get it in deep. Lomax with it. Lomax centering pass. Shot scores. Jacqueline Ballaston, her second of the game.
You got to put a star next to Lomax on that one. She created that. Not only did she set up the goal, she certainly did it with her speed, taking the puck from the neutral zone right down the corner, stopping, taking a look, and finding her teammate for the goal.
Now the Hawks have it again in the Vipers' end. Puck behind the net. It's McDonald with it, centering pass, doesn't get through. And the Vipers come back the other way, 2-on-1. Good defense there by Ashley Kappas, does it. Break up that rush. Now Pellerin with it for the Vipers. Turned over at the blue line. McDonald will shoot it down to the ice. And the Hawks will get a change. Icing waved off by the official. Pass up to Pellerin. Pellerin turns it over the blue line again. Now the Hawks will take it up and get it in deep. Vipers get it to the line, not quite out. Stumps back in deep, and the Hawks will begin their forecheck.
Looks like Humber's content on just playing the Hawks deep in the Viper zone here. Up 6 goals with 3 minutes to go. It's kind of a dump, and let's keep the puck in their zone.
Zamet carrying the puck up, and she's taken down by the Vipers player. Maybe a body checking call. We'll put the Hawks to the power play. 3:39 to go in the third period.
Just taking a look, Brendan, at the Hawk bench. With a 6-goal lead, it doesn't look like coach is putting out any kind of a power play unit. I think he's just going to roll the lines, which, again, 6-goal lead with a couple minutes to go is probably not only the way to give everybody, give the girls an opportunity to play with a man advantage, but certainly is a sportsmanship aspect to this as well.
The Vipers clear the puck out. And Zamet has it in the neutral zone for the Hawks. Carries it into the Vipers' end. Now chips it back at the point. Pass comes up top. Shot just wide of the net. Rebound.
Ooh.
And shoveled to the top shelf. Let's see who that was there, but shot came from the point, bounced off the end boards, right back out in front. And a quick rebound, put it away. And that'll be the end of the game. 9-2 the final for the Hawks. 7-goal mercy does come into effect. And the Hawks start out the tournament just as they had envisioned. Big 9-2 win. And a tough start for the Boreal Vipers.
Brendan, before we cut away for the men's game, which is scheduled for probably about an 8:05 puck drop, just like to, again, credit Jen Macklin and her staff here at Humber College with the I believe I started this tournament probably about close to 30 years ago. So this is, I would say, close to the 30th annual Humber Extramural tournament. We have 16 men's teams, 12 women's teams, playing close to 70 games over 2 days. So it's quite an undertaking here. So if you have the opportunity, slide out to Westwood Arena. Games are starting at 7 a.m. tomorrow with the last game of the day is the men's gold medal game, I believe, at 4:15. So if anybody's out there, slide in to watch some college club hockey. If not, we are again going with the 8 o'clock game and 9 o'clock game tonight. And we'll have the semifinal tomorrow, I believe, at 2:15, and the men's final around 4 o'clock. So at this point, I'm going to let Brandon sign us off, and we'll catch you in a little bit.
Yep, thanks for joining us. Come back at 8:05 Eastern Time for the Humber North men's team. We'll also face off against the Boreal Vipers. We'll catch you then.